Ever since I played the remake of Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap a few years ago, I was showcased a trailer of Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. Technically, this is not officially the next Wonder Boy game, as there is quite a few of them. This will be Wonder Boy 6, Monster World 5, like Dragon's Trap 2, but it's its own unique game. It's not really officially canonized as a Monster World game, or Wonder Boy game for that matter, considering in the game showcases, I keep saying showcases because it is a big showcase, the other 4 Wonder Boys, or Wonder Girl if that, on a mural. So I would officially canonize this game as Monster World 5, Dragon's Trap 2, and I say that because it's essentially the same game. You do get your character does, I can't remember his name, does get cursed and turn into other animals, including the pig, which originally was just one of the storekeeps in Dragon's Trap. But the actual game itself, it plays identical. It plays absolutely identical to the Dragon's Trap remake, or even that was more of a faithful but more streamlined version of the original Dragon's Trap on Sega Master System. Or Dragon's Curse on the TurboGrafx if you grew up with that console. So, on the one hand, this game, I would say all the praises first before I go into some negatives, is this game plays so well. There is a lot of new things that is, I would say, highlighted from original Dragon's Trap and brought over. It is definitely more RPG-like, but not to a sense of, oh, you have to keep killing enemies to level up. No, it's more of a Zelda RPG where new items unlock new paths, so backtracking is necessary. It is such a gorgeous-looking game. I am stunned by these visuals. I saw some beta elements, it looked like it'd be more sprite-based, but I am so glad they went with this. It looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. I can't pronounce that word. It looks fantastic. It really does. I just love these visuals. It even has some depth, like the old showcase of, hey, it's 3D, but not really. We just got a different background to slide in there, so it's kind of a pseudo parallax. It's great. I love it. I love the effects. The music is so well done, but I have to move on into the actual negatives. It's just Dragon's Trap. It's just Wonder Boy 3 Dragon's Trap. I love the soundtrack of Wonder Boy 3 Dragon's Trap, but you need more original tracks, because Monster World 4, which is the last Monster World game released ever, that had original soundtrack. It didn't actually try to emulate Dragon's Trap. Gameplay is exactly the same, use different elements. I say it's more Zelda because you do get the iron boots to walk in the water rather than having to just drop like a rock anyway, which you normally do in a lot of games. It's a lot more dialogue. It's definitely built up in its story. It's all laid out here. Some characters all cursed to be animals by this one guy. I've already played, again, this is first impressions, I've already played it for an hour, but again, it's essentially Dragon's Trap 2. It's exactly the same thing. The pig is probably the best idea to give us the pig transformation first, because if it was just the dragon again, it would have been a direct copy. Like, it shouldn't have been like Dragon's Trap 2, because we had a remake of it a few years ago. So being the pig on the first transformation, which definitely is a throwback to the shopkeep, but its unique ability to find secrets, it's quite unique. And I've got to say as well, going back to the animation, I completely forgot about this. I don't know why I forgot about it. The intro animation, please make this into an anime, or at least a feature-length film, like a 90-minute film. It looks gorgeous. I freaking want this as an anime. So on the one hand, I'm glad that there is a brand new Monster World game for us to enjoy. Even though it's not officially classed as one, it is Monster World 5. Because you see 4 other protagonists of the Monster World series. But on the other hand, it is if you played Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap on the Sega Master System, Dragon's Curse on TurboGrafx, any of the Monster World games like Wonder Boy and Monster World, Monster Land, Super Wonder Boy, Monster World 4, and even the remake, you'll have it right at home and you'll feel like you've just been jibbed out at least $20 to buying the game again, but in an entirely new world, new story, new characters, but essentially the same gameplay. So it's hard to actually recommend Monster World Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom, unless you are a big time Monster World fan, like I am. I mean, it's not saying, I'm not trying to diss this game. It's still a gorgeous game. It's still a great playing game. It definitely has its identity. But unless you've played, if you played Dragon's Trap, you're gonna feel kind of cheated of being an original game, since it is essentially, hey, you're cursed to be other animals, so use their abilities. So it's a good and bad thing, I think. If you like Dragon's Trap, you'll feel loved, but unless you haven't played Dragon's Trap, then it's gonna be one hell of a great experience. I can definitely recommend this game. I just feel cheated out of an original Monster World game rather than just the Dragon's Trap sequel.